to the line. Last to move in is going to be El Camino, drawn on the outside. El Camino is set, ready to break now. Ready to go, 1,000 metres the journey. Iron Shoe on the inside, Gold Valley took a dive, settled. Line good. Ready. Off they go. Iron Shoe began well. Dynasty Dash didn't begin at all quickly. And out fast as Blue Danzig, Gold Valley. They're going to settle in front of now Iron Shoe, pushing up along the inside of Lord Bartholomew. Wonder El Harik in fifth placing, followed then by going forward Radiant Sword and El Camino the outside. Then there's a break of about 4 or 5 lengths to Londoner on the inside of Grecian Ice, 2 to Sports Gate and 3 to Bellissima and Dynasty Dash. Coming near to the turn now, Gold Valley working up outside Iron Shoe. Blue Danzig third with El Harik pushing into the clear, and then came El Camino swinging wide around the home corner, followed then by Radiant Sword and Lord Bartholomew. Cornering into the straight now, Gold Valley the leader. El Harik in the clear is chasing it hard down the outside. Ironstone over on the inside is battling along fairly, Iron Shoe, and then came El Camino coming down the outside. Gold Valley at the 200 in front of the green. El Harik with El Camino coming down the outside. Gold Valley is the leader though. El Harik pegging it back. Gold Valley holding on near the line, and Gold Valley wins it from in second placing. El Camino on the outside, and El Harik is third. They're followed just behind them by Iron Shoe over on the inside, and then Blue Danzig further back in the field. And Requests began well. Celtic Lass is the first to bounce out. Chili's was away quickly with Law of Logic. Mondillaby getting back the last early, but Celtic Lass led Chili's in the early part. Law of Logic pushing up in the centre to third, and Requests caught out wide. They're followed then by Archwin over on the inside of Lucky Rule, Wonder Ravishing, and then Rare Event, Century Affair, Wonder Mondillaby, and Peg Zone last of all. Celtic Lass the leader, 600 metres to go. 3/4 Law of Logic. Archwin third on the inside of Chili's. Requests is off the track from Ravishing, Lucky Rule. One further back in the field is Rare Event. Century Affair round the outside. Mondillaby second last, and Peg Zone last in a bunched field at the turn. Celtic Lass the first to swing around the bend now from Law of Logic, and Chili's is about to join in. Requests wider out on the cerise colours, and then Archwin down to the inside. Celtic Lass comes down to the 200 metre mark, being tackled by Law of Logic. Chili's is under the whip. Archwin over on the inside. Ravishing coming with a run. Request has dropped out. Peg Zone down the outside. Celtic Lass in front here. She's still in front of Ravishing. Peg Zone flashing home, but Celtic Lass in a blanket finish. Celtic Lass. Celtic Lass has won it in a blanket go. Rare Event storming home. I reckon will grab second from Chili's. Ravishing close up on the inside, and then Peg Zone. Chai Ruler linked in, completed the lineup now. All set to go. Gates back, off they go over at the 1600. Big Talker began quickly in front of Vein of Hope. Northern Warrior and Kona Donaway quickly is heading towards the front and settling just behind them. Perfect Possession and Rio Del Mar on the improve. Cotton on Flyer dropped out towards the end in company with Red Rascal and Tie Ruler. Ancona Don sped to the lead at the 1200 metres now. It's Ancona Don a little over a length to Vein of Hope, a length to Northern Warrior. Big Talker now fourth on the inside of Rio Del Mar. 2 lengths Perfect Possession, 3/4 to Willow Moore on the inside of Jet Lag. Then 1.5 to Cotton on Flyer, who's in the centre of a line of 3 at the rear. Tie Ruler the outside and Red Rascal on the fence. They're coming along now down the railway side. Northern Warrior moved up and put the head in front. Got about a head clear now from Ancona Don with the rail, 800 metres to go. Vein of Hope right on the speed is 3/4 away. 2 lengths to Big Talker on the inside of Rio Del Mar, and then Jet Lag runs from the rear now. Cotton on Flyer and Tie Ruler are both starting to make some ground. Willow Moore on the rail. Perfect Possession now back to second last, and Red Rascal 500 to go. Northern Warrior the leader. Vein of Hope is after at the outside. Ancona Don hard pressured on the rail, losing ground. Big Talker switched away from the fence to make a run. Jet Lag and Rio Del Del Mar next, and then Cotton On Flyer, who's about to come to the outside. Into the straight, Northern Warrior tackled by Vein of Hope, Jet Lag, Rio Del Mar over on the inside, and then Cotton On Flyer, who's hard ridden and starting to run to the outside with about 200 to go now, and Vein of Hope has raced up to Northern Warrior. On the outside is Jet Lag and Rio Del Mar, and Cotton On Flyer's got to the outside now. He's starting to join in. Cotton On Flyer, he's raced up to join them. Vein of Hope's kicking back with Jet Lag. Oh, great go. It's either Vein of Hope, Jet Lag, Cotton On Flyer on the outside rail is right up there, a three-way go. Northern Warriors just behind them from Rio Del Mar, and then came Red Rascal. Back behind these to finish in the race was Willow Moore, and they're They're nearly topping the rise on the back of the hill now. 1,200 metres to go, and the leader is Jamestown, a little more than a length in front of Cutter with the inside and Prince of Luke at the outside. 2 lengths to Profit Taker, who's got a good trail with a bit of cover. Over on the rails is Finchat and Berserk the outside, and then Wonder Skygazer. 2 lengths to Fonzarelli in company with Blue Sun when they run along the back of the course. In that pack too is Above the Law, who's between horses. Wonder Wronga Franca and Maybe Rough is last of all. Jamestown the leader now, going past 1,000 metres. He'd slowed the tempo off and they've bunched, and it's Jamestown about a head in front from Prince of Luca, and Berserk had gone up on the outside third. Cutter's a length away with Finchatton on the rail. Profit Taker the outside and Blue Sun coming about 4 wide. Then Skygazer followed by Above the Law. 2 lengths further back is Fonzarelli on the inside with Wronga Franca and Maybe Rough. Still pretty tightly bunched coming past the 600, and Jamestown just the leader from Prince of Luca. Berserk a length away, and Profit Taker's called on for the run. Cutter's over on the inside of him. Wonder Blue Sun, Finchatton, and Above the Law is going to come right to the outside, and then Skygazer when they corner. Jamestown, Prince of Luca, the 2 leaders over Profit Taker. Cutter down on the inside, and then Berserk. The all wide of Above the Law coming to the outside. It's now Prince of Luca taking the lead from Jamestown. Cutter, Profit Taker wider out. Above the Law still coming. It's Prince of Luca the leader, but Above the Law is starting to mow him down quickly, and Above the Law has taken the lead and drawn away. He's racing clear Above the Law now for Brett Preble, and Above the Law will win it by about 3 or 4 lengths. Prince of Luca second, give it a Jamestown third, just in front of the fast finishing Maybe Rough, and Cutter over on the inside. Then Wronga Franca Duke with Sun and Air near the outside. Federal Agent began quickly. Julia Cleo and Polo Cross are showing pace near the inside. Steppens had dropped out to be last, and King Cossack has got back with about 4 behind him. Kukal went through and led them coming to the 650 metre mark. It's Kukal in front of Julia Cleo with the rail, and Federal Agent gets a lovely run, a length and a half away. King Cossack moving up to 4th around Polo Cross, and then Tie Boxer Sun and Air wide, followed by Del Dale getting up on the inside. Street Cadet from Steppens, Diamond Duke and So Brisk is last coming to the turn. Julia Cleo on the inside, Kukal and Federal Agent 3 out, come around the turn together. Then King Cossack getting to the outside, followed by Polo Cross, and then Steppens coming down the outside. Federal Agent the leader at the 200. King Cossack and Steppens are coming after them now. It's King Cossack and Steppens racing to the lead with Federal Agent. It's Steppens on the outside, going home the better from King Cossack, starting to draw clear Steppens, and Steppens will be too good. Steppens beat King Cossack a long neck. The big fella lunged again. 3 lengths back, Federal Agent, followed by Diamond Duke, Polo Cross, So Brisk. They're trailed then back behind. And Casino Heights to come along. Here's Casino Heights about to join them. Oompa Loompa, they're the last 2. Oompa Loompa is ready, and now coming up is Casino Heights to complete the line. Comes up and they're all set. Ready to go with Casino Heights favourite. Off they go, and Casino Heights began reasonably over near the outside. Threadneedle away quickly, and so too Zaboom, and down on the inside Comprende is diving towards the front early as they settle fully into stride, very tightly bunched. Road Rager dropping out to be last. Oh, Threadneedle got flattened, came back on top of Ancona Ran. A real scrimmage there, and they were virtually put out of the race. And Comprende leads Oompa Loompa, who's moved up to second. Casino Heights had moved up third, a length and a half away outside Zaboom. 2 lengths Don't Say Goodbye, Comet King the rail. 2 lengths Winter Wonderland tracking around the outside. Between horses, Favorito and Threadneedles on the rail. They're followed a little further back in the field then by Portland Prince. Road Rager second last, and Enconaran dropped out to be last of all. At the 600, Encomprende just a lead at 2, Oompa Loompa. Wonders a Boom and a length and a half away then to the favourite Casino Heights. Over on the inside, Comet King, and then Don't Say Goodbye, Favorito. One Threadneedle, Portland Prince a good way back. Road Rager making some ground around the outside, followed by Winter Wonderland and Enconaran. Oompa Loompa, Encomprende lead 2 lengths to Zaboom, and Casino Heights getting through on the inside of it, travelling sweetly before the turn. Don't Say Goodbye coming around them when they corner, and then Favorito and Comet King. Oompa Loompa the leader for home, with Casino Heights about to challenge, and wider out Don't Say Goodbye is coming with its run, and Comprende's battling along, and Portland Prince is putting himself in the picture with the 200 to go now. Casino Heights race to Oompa Loompa. Portland Prince is still coming home well. Casino Heights 100 to go, the leader. Portland Prince the danger. Casino Heights a half in front. Portland Prince is coming at him. Portland Prince and Casino Heights, they hit it. Oh, couldn't split them. Portland Prince, Casino Heights 3 lengths in front of Oompa Loompa. Back behind them came Enconaran and Don't Say Goodbye, and then Comprende, and your 1200 metres shoot, the last of them getting ready. Now the starter's heading around to the platform. Gala Leap stood in well with Star of Rancho. Mudnogemet is the one that's just held up things a little, that's coming to the gates riderless now. We await our scenario to take the outside barrier, and they'll be set for the final event. Aggie stood in well with Rajabel and Nefertari, and to the outside went our scenario, so they're ready to go. Set for this, the last. Light flashing. Swade stood well. An attendant getting in there with Perfect Arc. Off they go. Fanciful Lady began quickly on the outside. Our Scenario was away quickly too, and showing pace is Perfect Arc, and Mudnogemet is going through in the early stages of the race. Rajabella's dropped out to be one of the last when they settled fully now, and Feliz Navidad getting up to be about 5th or 6th. Now Our Scenario staying out very wide as one of the leaders in company with Mudnogemet, and down on the inside 2 Star of Rancho and Nefertari holds the rail. Fanciful Lady working up just behind these, and then Feliz Navidad, Gala Leap, 1 Rajabel, 1 Aggie on the inside of Swade, Perfect Arc, and High Chicago is last of all. Well, Our Scenario was skirting the outside rail, and as they came towards the home turn, it's been headed off by Mudnogemet. Nefertari and Star of Rancho are right there with her, and Fanciful Lady seems to be in the right place coming around the home turn. Rajabella's running on well, and Feliz Navidad behind a wall of horses, hard ridden. They're entering the straight now, and Mudnogemet is the leader with coming after it Fanciful Lady. Our Scenario down the outside with Rajabel. They're inside the 200 metres. Fanciful Ladies worked up to Mudnogemet now. Rajabel and Our Scenario down the outside. Our Scenario, this has been an unbelievable performance. Scouted the outside rail all the way, and Our Scenario wins it by a length to Fanciful Lady. 2 lengths to Rajabel third. Then came Mudnogemet, trailed closely by High Chicago. A break to Feliz Navidad, who never came into it. Then Star of Rancho, Aggie, followed by Perfect Arc. Well back is Nefertari. Second last is Gala Leap, and last of all is Swade.
There'll be a couple of punters now with the straight 6 going off. Number 12, the winner, Our Scenario, $9 and $2.90. Second, 2, Fanciful Lady, the favourite, $2.10.
Straight 6 has gone off for 676,000. Number 12.